What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a shop update. These past couple months, I have been working really hard to get everything prepared for spring and summer. I got the bike I've been building, I got the truck I'm trying to update, and then I got this thing. This is my 1961 or 2 Triumph Herald. It's got an S10 frame. I finally got the body mocked up onto the frame. I gotta finish welding the body mounts. I gotta locate a driveline for it. And then the majority of the car will be done. Once I get the driveline sitting in there, then I can go through, do all the suspension, and then I can go through and do all the body work. Obviously, this is going to take a few more months. It's not going to be ready in like 2 weeks, but I will take you guys along with me. All right, onto the race car. I'm almost got all the parts I need to pull it in, rebuild the car. This is my 1988 Fox body Mustang. It's got a 351 Windsor C6 transmission. I race for a group called Ford and Mustang Racing for Kids, where we try to get kids into racing. In another week or two, I'm going to pull it into the garage, go through it, get ready for this year. This year, I'm going to be racing at Mid-Michigan Motorplex in Mid-Michigan. Onto the truck. I'm working on rebuilding the 5.3 motor that's going to get placed into it. And then I've got a transmission laying right there for it that I got to rebuild as well. I'm going to redo a lot of the stickers, redo all the emblems. Height-wise, it's going to stay the same wheels. I'm going to get new tires here pretty soon. This truck's going to look just a little bit different, but different enough. Zach's Buick. Hopefully soon we're going to touch this thing. We just got to figure out how we're going to get it from here into the garage, because it's on flat tires. It's getting buried into the ground. I don't know how we're going to do that. He's got a ton of work to do to this. We'll see where this goes. And for the Buick, we've got a beautiful Ford 460 big block that's getting built and is going to go into that car. He's got a Ford 9-inch rear end that is also going to go in that car. He hasn't decided on a transmission yet, but we'll see what he chooses. Onto the go-kart. We've been putting a ton of work into this. Obviously, it's a go-kart. It's got a Honda CB550 motor that's getting put into it. Right now, I'm working on going through the wiring. We got all the mounts mocked up for it. We're working on the front end of it. We got a nice windshield. We got the top on it. We took the headrests off on it. We got this engine plate back here, so that way we don't get hot. Pretty soon here, next couple of weeks, we got quite a bit more work to do, but this thing will be up and running this spring. I just got to finish the wiring. He's got to finish going through a lot of this welding, cleaning it up. I got to drill and tap this bolt and then fix the cover for it. And then it should be running and riding relatively soon. So stay tuned for that. On to the bike room. I got a ton of stuff going on in here. Obviously, we got the 5.3 motor for the GMC. I haven't done anything with the motorized bicycle yet. I'm working on rebuilding the motor mounts for that. And then I got to redo the wiring, and that will be good to go. I got to get a bin for all my 5.3 parts because they are just all over the friggin' place. This is my 96 Polaris Magnum 425 4x4. If anybody's looking for an ATV, hit me up because I might be looking to sell this. Originally, the piston had become seized to the block. So I got a new piston, a new jug, new gaskets, rebuilt that, went to throw it onto the motor itself, and then I noticed it's pretty rusty in there. There was a lot of coolant in the oil. Now that could have been my fault because I didn't drain any of the fluids. I didn't do anything until I took that off. So of course there was a lot of coolant in there. Unfortunately, they don't make parts for this. So I'm either going to try to find some used parts and rebuild this, or I'm going to find a whole motor, or if anybody wants it, hit me up. I might be willing to sell it with a bunch of parts. Or if they want just the ATV, I can part it all out and sell a lot of these parts as used. We've also got Zach's Gixxer 750. I'm waiting on parts for this. The motor is getting rebuilt right now. And then we're going to go through it. After we get the go-kart done, we'll work on this. We've also got Zach's three-wheeler. It's got a moped motor in it. We need parts for it. I can't find parts. I'm hoping we can swap the motor out of this. Put something else in there. It'd be really cool. And Zach is currently down in Jackson with his Harley Hellboy. It's getting something very special, which I'll show you guys when it comes back. But in the meantime, this is my bike. It's a 99 Kawasaki Vulcan 800 with a GSX 750F motor out of a Suzuki. I finally got the rear fender, the seat, and the tank in. I'm working on mocking up the tank mounts. I got the motor almost completely rebuilt. I'm waiting on a couple more parts and then this will be done. The carburetor is completely done. I got to mount up the oil cooler. I got to finish fitting the rear end. And then I got to make the motor brackets. And then this should be running and riding after I put all the electricals on it. Hopefully in a couple weeks, this will be done and ready for paint. So that's everything going on with the shop. Stay tuned. I got a lot more planned for this year. I'll see y'all in the next one.